Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Halle Bailey. Just a little bit more tea on her and her man's relationship, because for some reason people think that this is just like random. They think it's random. They never realize with celebrities and A-list celebrities that whenever the paparazzi pictures hit and everything else, where you get spotted and everything else, that doesn't mean that that's like the first time y'all been together, right? That means y'all been together, right? That means y'all been in a relationship, right? So before we get to that, just a quick reminder, y'all. Don't forget to watch Halle Bailey's new music video for Brave Face. I believe it is still at 1.1 million views. Do not forget to stream Halle Bailey's music as well on the streaming platforms. Y'all know your girl has got Apple Music, so I utilize Apple Music. However, if you have Spotify, if you have another source that you utilize to stream, please stream Brave Face. Please stream Brave Face, right? So wanted to get that out of the way. So there was another receipt that we needed to talk about as it pertained to Halle Bailey and this new relationship as proof that they have been together. Because people, for some reason, want to think that this is a stunt, want to think that this is PR, want to think that this is fake news and everything else. And we have to talk about a tweet that was back in May, y'all. That was back in May, and I didn't even know about it. I did not know about this tweet until today, which is July 4th, 2025, y'all. But there was a tweet that was made on May 24th, 2025 and May 25th, 2025. And shout out to the Madam VP governing, I forget her handle. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I correctly give you the proper shout out. So Housewives fan 15. So HW_fan 15, right? So in their moniker, I believe, is Madam VP Governor, right? So this account made 2 tweets, and I was surprised that it did not go viral. But it doesn't fit the narrative that people were trying to put out, that Halle was single and she was alone and all of this and all of that. So back on May 24th, y'all, there was a tweet that said Halle is at the Kendrick concert holding hands with a guy with long locks with the eyes emojis. I don't recognize who it is. See, this is how you keep a relationship low-key. This is how you keep a relationship low-key, and literally you're in plain sight. You are in plain sight. And because people didn't know who this was, it came and went. You blinked and missed it. And then the other tweet that they had the following day was Fergie and Halle Bailey were also there last night. Now, what concert date was May 24th as far as the Kendrick concert? Well, that was when they were in Los Angeles. That was when they were at SoFi Stadium, right? But remember, I did a video, right? And I was saying, this is not a PR stunt. Her and this dude had been together. You're not just going on a vacation on a yacht and y'all been together for 2 weeks, right? No. That's not how that's going to work, right? I talked about how Halle Bailey had talked about on Valentine's Day how love's not supposed to hurt and how you're supposed to feel all these warm things when you are in love with somebody, right? I also talked about the picture that she posted, a few pictures she posted in April, in which it looked like she was at some fancy schmancy restaurant, some high-end restaurant, and she was glowing. She was glowing. She was so happy. She was smiling. She was showing all her teeth and everything else. And I said, she's got a man. She's got a man, but kudos to her. She loves to keep everything private, and that is how it should be, right? Because if you really want a relationship to work, if you really want a marriage to work and everything else, keeping it off of social media is the best thing, right? You don't need everybody all up in your business, right? You don't need everybody all up in what is going on between you and that person, right? So that was back in April, right? Then after that, we didn't hear anything, right? But apparently the beginning of May as well, there was Halle being spotted at another tour date, the beginning of May. So this particular tour date is important because this was in North Carolina. What is significant about North Carolina and everything else? Well, remember the article I did the other day that was highlighting Halle Bailey's new man, who is a big-time producer for Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, other artists, is that he originally was born and raised in Roanoke, Virginia. However, his mom had moved him to North Carolina. Him and the rest of his family to North Carolina. So there was a date in North Carolina, and 9 times out of 10, maybe the family met, right? So that was the beginning of May. End of May, you have another show that you have attended at SoFi Stadium, right? So I'm saying all of this to say that Halle has been with dude. She has been spotted with dude. However, it didn't blow up because it didn't fit the narrative, right? And nobody had receipts on who dude was or anything like that. So nobody knew, right? Then, of course, we fast forward to now. We fast forward to July, where all of a sudden she breaks the internet a few days ago with this new relationship, y'all. And it is beautiful. And it's vacation pictures. They got pictures of her in multiple bikinis and multiple outfits. They got pictures of him in multiple outfits, everything else. They're doing swimming. They're doing scuba diving. They're doing all of this on this yacht, y'all. Some of the pictures, again, you can tell that they didn't call nobody. Listen, the way that these shots are being, the way that they took these shots, you can tell that there was nobody near the vicinity and just happened to catch them, right? Oh, I see somebody on this yacht. Let me see who this is, right? Let me see if I can figure out who this is and everything else. We know Halle has been in Italy all this time, y'all. And that's what was the thing told. This entire time, Halle has been in Italy, y'all. And we have not heard a peep. We have not had a blink or a twinkle in the eye about anything she's got going on, y'all. And then bam, these pictures drop, and it is a new man. People are trying to figure out who it is. We find out it is Scott Bridgeway, who that is his alias name for his producer name and his producing credits and everything else, y'all. And how nice that they did this vacation, right? Because guess whose tour has just kicked off recently overseas? Guess who's overseas? Kendrick Lamar. SZA, right? Their international component of their tour, like their full overseas tour, their full European tour component has started now, right? So much easier for Halle and her man to continue on as this tour continues. So he's been in the picture, you guys. And also, before the other thing I wanted to mention too was the Beyonce concert, right? Was the Beyonce concert in Paris, right? And Halle was there, right? But we didn't know at the time that Halle had brought her man, right? So Halle had brought her man, but we didn't know at the time that was what was up, because the picture that we had was just of Halle, looking cute for the concert, everything else, and it was just a solo shot, right? However, now footage emerges of her and her man walking into this concert together, but again, because people didn't know who it was, it didn't make news. It didn't make waves. It didn't, get blasted and everything else. And I feel like also the news is different overseas, to where you can be out and about in public with your man and all this and that, and it's not going to go crazy like that if you kind of know where to hang out and know where to do stuff at and everything else. You can keep a level of privacy that is different in the States, right? So that happens. And now everything is out there. But even what I love best about this is when the day the pictures dropped, it was the same day as her sister's birthday, Chloe Bailey, and Halle's like, happy birthday, sis. Let me post some pictures of us. It's not even acknowledging any of this. That's the best part of this. And then also she posted the next day because some people wanted to try to troll her about her body and her looks and everything else. But that is what a natural body looks like, y'all. That is not Photoshop. That is not surgically enhanced and everything else. So then she popped out and bam, had some professional high resolution shots to show you that she did not call the paparazzi on her, right? She didn't call the paps at all. And these are the real pictures that an actual photographer took that is showing Halle Bailey, right? And so none of the less, you know, that was when Tina Knowles left that comment and everything else about forward, like basically moving forward with heart emojis, because she already saw Halle and her new man. She already saw Halle and her new man, and we did not know anything about it, right? But I just wanted to put all of that in context, that more clues, more receipts are dropping, that Halle has been with dude. This wasn't like you know, oh, all of a sudden somebody's coming to Italy, let me pop out with somebody randomly. No. Just to let y'all know, this man has been in the picture for several months now. And, you know, things have been progressing this whole time, and it's been right in front of people's faces and everything else. So it is legitimate. It is the real deal. She seems happy. This is how you can keep a relationship private, y'all. This is how you can keep a relationship with somebody who is not trying to get clout off of you on the internet, who is not trying to say your name on the internet and everything else. So I wish Halle Bailey all the best, all the happiness, and everything else in the world, and all of the good things. I just wanted to come in and just, you know, give you, as the tea comes out, as more things get confirmed that this man has been here, this man has been in the picture, we're going to continue to talk about it. So there is that. That is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.